Hello, my name is Lord Zaitan and this is Crusader Kings 2. I have about 3,666 hours and I have been very active in trying to help people. But I have, from a lot of new players from the Discord chat I'm part of, I've heard that the tutorial doesn't give much. It in fact gives very little. And I thought I wanted to try this. I wanted to try to see how the tutorial works. And as an experienced player, I think the tutorial when I started was a lot of mini small stuff you have to do, small assignments of sort, where I click it, fulfilled it, and then left the game again. And but that's a lot of time ago. I've heard I think it's now it's Spain, which it's focused around, and uh, instead of Scotland. So I wanted to try. I wanted to try to see how a new player will fill the game, and I have deactivated all my DLCs, and this is done in 3.0.1 CDOIZ, and let's just jump into it, into this tutorial. As you can see, I think I have played with all the DLCs in this one, and I'm not even sure. That's not my latest save. Okay, we are going to take the tutorial. King Alfonso of Leon. Yeah, into the game. From a lowly count to a great emperor. When your characters die, you will need an heir to take over, and so on, down the ages. Unlike most games, the starting situation is historical, and those completely unbalanced. Check the estimated difficulties of a ruler before you start playing. So yeah, let's just take this learning scenario. Um, okay, let's take a bit more time. Yes, learning scenario. Behold the world as we know it. In the year of our Savior, 1066, as you can tell, it is divided into distinct regions. Country each controlled by some ruler or another. Crusader Kings 2 is a game about those rulers, their families, relation, intrigue, and power. Be a conqueror or a peaceful family father, as you will, but know that most other characters will lost after more land, more counties. Crusader Kings 2 is a real-time game. Close this window and unpause the game using the speed. Right, it's up here. Okay, so we have to start the game, and again we have to say unpause. You can use space for this, and you can yeah. Let's just follow the actual instructions. We have unpaused. Okay. Uh, what is going to happen now? Oh, there. Uh, this is you up in the left corner. Clicking the project will give you more information about King Alfonso the Sixth of and his family. You can also check the chest crest next to the portrait to get information about your country. Let's before we continue. The chest is here, or it's also crest, not chest. It's also known as a coat of arms. Um, I think we will get more into it in a bit, and this is of course a portrait. Click the portrait to find out more about your ruler and his family. Note that you are currently unmarried and your heir is your brother, the King of Castile. Should you die at this point, you can keep playing as him since he's of your dynasty. Yes, that means he will inherit Leon and be the king of two kingdoms. Got it. We are going to pause the game and I'm going to click on the portrait to. Okay. 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 I'm going to explain a bit of all this. If we here's our, of course, our name. You can see our actual name is Alfonso Fernandez Riman. Yeah. But we can only see his first name. Apparently, we have ambition. We can see his age when he's born. He have a Wikipedia link in which you can click on and get directed directly to his Wikipedia. You can see how many domain size he have. Actually, I just think I have to play on because this is likely going to be explained. So let's just I just pressed space, as you can see. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's get back to this guy. Learning scenario. In the same screen, you can also see your attributes and traits, which represent your skills and personalities. Again, here's the traits. Characters can also have an ambition, that's up there, which represents the current short-term goal. Whenever an ambition is fulfilled, the character will get a reward, such as prestige or a piety bonus. Click on the choose an ambition button. Look at your ambition and choose one. It's up here. We are going to say got it, and we are going to I think we're just going to set get married. Oh, let's see. I'm going to wait on it to click on that. You'll play as a succession of characters from the same dynasty down the ages. In this learning scenario, you'll be safe from attack and internal strife until you reach until your ruler turns 40 years old. When this happens, Alfonso will die. Normally, though, characters dies of old age, disease, or violence, and the learning scenario will end. Feel free to navigate through the game as you wish. But note that if you do not follow the learning scenario's instruction, you might miss on future help. Which actually reminds me, I forgot something because I never play with Hinder on because I haven't used them in ages. So I'm going to click this on and see what's happening. Anyhow, I think we are. Oh, you can see all the characters. We're going to return to that one. Yes, and we're just going to follow, and I think we want to get married. Click on the portrait to in the portraits. Yeah, so that means will contain detail bound skills, trait, titles, and close relation. You can also select an ambition for your own character. Yes, that's what the learning scenario have learned. Again, I just think actually I am just going to keep on playing instead of trying to explain everything. I'm going to make another video in which I will go through as I will explain and things it's important. Again, I haven't played this, so you can see the relations down here. You are playing as you will always when if you are not sure where you are, you can always look after the star if you are in a close if you have clicked on one of your brothers or sisters. You can always see where you are, that this is you, and you can see the King Sancho is Sancho Fernandez Remania. I hope I don't haven't offended any Spanish person. The bottom half of it, yeah, that was what I explained. Every character in the game have an opinion of every other character. The tooltip for the opinion explains the reason in detail. Computer control character act in accordance to their opinions. You can see here, which they are talking about. You can see here what his relation to me is, which isn't that great because we have both claim on the same title. I think it's going to be explained. The dynasty of the character that is shown in the top right of the screen. Here it have been changed a bit, I think, but we are going to continue. You should strive to expand your dynasty and make sure members hold as many titles as possible. You can see this one is not even here anymore. Where did it go? I can't remember. But you can see the family tree, and you can see your realm 3, and this one. Where's it located? I can't remember. It's likely just hidden in plain sight. But you can see your your dynasty 3. If you have a mouse with a scroll on, you can scroll out and have a bit of a better view. Yeah. Yeah, sure. The county view. Oh, okay. The map is divided into numbers of counties, each containing a number of landed holding, castles, cities, and temples. Counties are ruled by counts. Any holding are ruled by barons or culture equivalent. This doesn't explain much, but what it's trying to say is this is a count tire normally. In this case is this guy is a duke, but he's also the count of this Chartres. But anyone underneath him is the baron tire. So even though this is this is a bishop and this is a major, he's of the baron tire equivalent. If there's a castle here, he's of course ruled by a baron. What is yeah, I think I am going to follow this. I've just tried to follow the scenario. Meanwhile, on to the way I can try to explain. Oh. Learning scenario. The main currency in the game is wealth, prestige, and piety. Wealth is, of course, a monetary currency. You can call it gold if you like. And increased primarily through taxation. Prestige is a measure of how successful and prestige as a ruler. Of your success. Okay, and prestige. Well, yeah. And your piety, it shows you how respected you are by the clarity. The prestige and piety of all your characters will be added to your scores. This is your score. Determine your final rank when the game ends. What they mean is with the score, if I die now, these two scores, the prestige and piety, will be added together. So you have an added over here. So you have 62. Yeah, got it. Okay. Yeah, let's continue on. Okay. During the learning scenario, you get a measure like this to help you figure out what you can do next. You are, however, free to click around and do things on your own. However, you run whenever you run out of things to do, it might be helpful to check these alerts that appear at the top of the screen. Are you going to explain these alerts? No. Okay. I let's. This doesn't really explain much, doesn't it? Anyhow, um, this is about warfare, which I am fairly certain we are going to that the tutorial is going to explain. Fairly certain. So I will return to that later. This is the titles you can create. You are going to um, it's hopefully going to explain. Or again, I haven't tried this tutorial. This alert is a general one. It's and it's likely important to see after. That means your ruler is unmarried. Yeah, sure. It means that your ruler is unmarried and you can arrange a marriage or a betrothal. Again, we'll return to that one, I hope so. Vassal inherent warning. That means your that your that some part of your I think it's this one. Yeah. That when a specific vassal dies, it might go outside your realm, as in when she dies. Holy, yeah. Her heir will be the brother, Sancho of Castilla. And that means her county, which is located here, is going to fall to him, and that will say it will leave your realm. Special minor titles. This is under the under this menu. All your action you can take towards a character. Oh yeah, by the way, I right clicked on this person, which got this open. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Oh my god, this is the old line. They haven't updated the tutorial to follow the new. This is quite old. Note that only it's usually the leech who actually responds to your proposal. Yeah. Intuitive acceptance. I think it's. I'm just going to do something. You can see here. That's what they are talking about. All the minuses. Normally they sometimes can be pluses. Often. Red minus sign. Yes. But what back to this one. Special minor titles. Grantable. It's when you right click and you can see this award honorary title, and you can see a couple of different minor titles you can give. I'm not going to explain much. These two I often use to because of their opinion. It adds to the opinion. This one I rarely use. I perhaps should use it more to see if there's any special events. And this designated region, it means if I, of some reason, are unable to rule, she will be the region of the rule. Yeah, sure. I think this will be the end of part 1, and I will see you in the next part.